Welcome back to Ag Ventures with the Moss Boys. It's the second half of the Beef Bonanza. For this session, we were working on livestock skillathon activities. We learned about vaccines and labeling, and meat cuts and where they came from, then the wholesale cuts of beef. We worked on cattle breeds identification, then feet and leg structure in cattle, and finally parts of the beef animal. We work on these things for educational contests at junior nationals, so this was great practice. And then our last session was the veterinary presentations. We got to work on injections, which we love to do. We used an orange because it mimics the muscle in cattle. And don't worry, this is just green food coloring. First, we worked on our intermuscular injections, which goes deep into the muscle for rapid absorption. Next, we worked on subcutaneous injections, which is also known as sub-Q and a little more tricky. This delivers the medication into the fatty tissue layer between the skin and muscle for sustained absorption. She taught us the importance of putting the cap on the needle this way, so you never risk poking yourself. Looks like McCoy did a great job on these injections. Now it's my turn, so if you thought his technique was good, just wait. Of course we're not competitive at all. This is such a great way to practice our skills. We need to make sure to get the correct measurements and the air bubbles out, and to always follow the label. Now the last lesson was probably our favorite part. Frosty the cow, but not just any cow, a bovine birthing simulator cow. This was so cool and a great way for us to learn the ways to properly handle any birthing situation, good or bad. The calf was so lifelike and weighed around the same as a real calf would. We got a full rundown on how everything worked, and then we got suited up. Kason and I were partners for this activity. McCoy got to do it too, but he was in a different group and we didn't get video. The first thing we had to do was figure out what was wrong with this calf's presentation. At first we thought it was backwards, but we figured out that its head was just turned the wrong way. We got to learn how to use chains correctly and safely. Sometimes in these situations, it's a matter of minutes before a calf can die. So every second counts, and you have to make the right decision. Kason and I made a good team, and we got the calf out. Another great 4-H beef bonanza in the books. Thanks so much for following us along. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. And we'll see you in the next Ag Ventures with the Moss Boys.